And I hate to go food, but anyway, I went by McDonald's. I was going to get a Coke. And I thought, well, maybe I'll get that $3 special they have with the burger fried Coke thing. And, oh, that one guy that works there is such a nightmare. But anyway, I ended up leaving there. So, I originally went over to Taco Bell, went up in their drive-thru, and they said, "Do you have a mobile order?" I said, "Nope." He said, "Well, my system's down." And that Taco Bell tends to do that a lot, day or night. So I went ahead and rolled. I went to another place because I've been working all day and night getting stuff done. So,
All right, how you doing?
great.
There you go.
And did you bring ketchup and stuff?
I can go grab you ketchup.
Super good. Thank you. So, got a soda pop here. And, a burger, but at least it's real beef. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So I have been so busy today, rhinestoning glasses, rhinestoning tennis shoes, and I have one order that goes out in a couple days. So it's going to be right on the money, because it'll dry tonight, and I can set the jewelry on it. And it's like a Crown Royale shoe. It's really cute. And then I can get that shipped out on time. I got to do a refund on a product that the shipping was purely insane on it. And the guy was nice enough just to say, "Oh, never mind. Can you just cancel my order?" I said, "Yes, sir, no problem." So I've got to move some money over to that account, because on my Etsy account, you have two different accounts. You have card and then a bank account. Bank for deposit and then card for refund. So I got to go move money into that card that I don't have quite yet. I wanted to refund him today, but I was short a little bit, about 30 bucks. So it's been 30 degrees every night here lately. How's it been over at your place?
All right, here you go.
All right. And you got a receipt for me too? Or is that on here?
Did I not give it to you?
No.
If I didn't give it to you, the printer didn't print it. Our printers are broken right now, and they're only printing certain receipts, and most of them are drive-through.
Okay, so what's the total on it then? Because it's $7.79 plus
It
tax.
was $8.30 was the total.
Okay, 4, 9, 10. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
So anyway, it has been really bad. It's been like 30 degrees every night. Tonight's a little bit warmer. It's about 47, and my lungs are like a tornado. Sound like a choo-choo train. But working, getting a lot of stuff done, that's for sure. So I'm hoping to get some of these items that I've listed from the storage auctions, and trying to get those run out before those storages get locked up. Saw the video of the native camp. Insane they used her video on it. Yeah, I thought that was really neat. That is a really cool job. It is really easy to do, and it makes you feel so good inside, and you meet new people, and you learn something. Every time you teach a student, you learn something about the culture, and it is so neat. And then, it's so fast. I mean, it's like you blink and the thing's over. It's a 25-minute class, but it feels like it's 5 minutes. So, it's really fun. If you have time just to do it, it's really cool. I enjoy a lot. I haven't been able to teach past week the system's been in and out, and it's been back up for a few days. So, I've been working on my website stuff and photographing and doing videos and listing stuff, and I've got so much stuff to list. I have 10 tons of it. But I'm doing some other variations on the rhinestone glasses. And then I found an ad tonight that was like empty. It didn't have the stuff in it because I had sold it. I put it under quantities, and it was empty in 2 slots. I'm like, whoa. So thank God I caught that. But every time an ad renews, I go through it so that I can make sure if I need to make any adjustments on it or anything. Because some ads are really, really, really old. And then this was an actual ad that renews itself, so that was the bummer of it all. It keeps renewing and it's empty. And I sold those 2 products like a month ago, so that means everybody clicking on there is missing getting to buy. But I've had some sales in January. Hard to believe on Etsy, but I think it's because I became top seller for this month, and so I think that really makes a huge difference, because I've never had that many sales except for when I first opened during the end of the pandemic kind of thing, you know, when it was still kind of hairy. I was doing a lot of nurse glasses and stuff, rhinestone nurse glasses, but yeah, so trying to get my office sorted and organized. I keep dragging stuff in there from the storages, and it's just like piles of stuff, and so that I can list it, and because it's not making me any money sitting in the storage, that's for sure. But oh, little black kitty cat. Well, that's good luck. Oh no, here's somebody got music. God, I hope not. I might have to blow this window up. But anyway, so it's probably about 46 degrees tonight. And so it's a little bit better. Because everything's been like 30 degrees at night. It's been really, really rough. But how's the weather where you're at? What's your temperature tonight? I bet it's cold where you are. I was looking at Arkansas. It's like 21 degrees. No, that's insane. $47 down low, 43. Wow. Yeah, well, been rough. One day was 25. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been doing like in the 30s every night here for like a solid week. And the week before was like every other day. It would be really cold and then be okay. And so it's really bad this week. Really, really bad. Oh, good, the music's leaving. I don't want to get slammed on YouTube. But anyway, so YouTube's been kind of boring. Hasn't been too much on, but I try to take some breaks because I get so wrapped up in doing what I'm doing. And I don't have much time to do anything, but I'll take a break here and there just to get away from it. I'm working so hard. I'll tell you, I've never worked harder in my whole entire life. I'm pulling some hours. Like, I mean, I just left my office now. And I've been working since like 7 this morning. Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad. They'll mess up your monetization bad on music. I had some friends of mine go, no, it's okay. Yeah, you could do it. And I'm like, yeah, well, you don't even have a YouTube channel and you don't know. Trust me, I know. Look, I've had it where you couldn't even hear the music. And it picked it up. Yeah. Being in the mall, doing Hopper Walk Village vlogs with no music at all. And it picked it up from somewhere. So I had to mute part of the vlog out. But as I don't really edit anything, I just shoot it. I'll shoot it, load it up there, or do it live. And sometimes I'll go back later and do like thumbnails like I'm doing for the native camp stuff. But most of the time I don't edit nothing. Because I just like to keep it real, you know. My channel is about all kinds of different stuff. It's like whatever I happen to be doing that day. Whether it's working on a car or a crafty thing or a kind thing I did for a stranger or whatever. Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, you won't even hear it in the vlog, but it's picked it up from somewhere. It'll name the song and everything. But they're cracking down on TikTok too. Yep. But they're getting funny about music on there now. Which I always kind of wondered how they got away with it. You know? But yeah, so I guess Trump is starting his own Instagram site now. That was the last I heard. I thought it was pretty wild. And then I guess PayPal sold off to another company. They keep giving me like really big cash back. It's really weird because they used to give you like 2 cents and 6 cents cash back and say, you got a reward. And I got one yesterday for like $7 on PayPal. I've never seen that. But yeah, so I don't know. But I'm tired. Oh, I'm so tired. I still have work to do. I'm going to work on some ads. I might do a couple more photo sessions real quick and get those loaded on the site. I love that little black kitty. I wish I could keep it. It's a sweet little thing. And but it's a little baby kitty cat. But yeah, so I'll get that stuff done tonight and see if I can get most of it done. I got a lot done though today. It just takes so much time in your rhinestone and stuff. But I got a ton done today, which will be good for tomorrow. Give me a good head start for tomorrow. But yeah, so I'll tell you, it's just something. But hope I get some sales tonight. That would be nice. It'd be really cool if I did. But the town is a little quiet tonight. Oddly enough, a little bit quiet. I'm going to tell you, this Coke tastes good. I went to Whataburger the other day. Man, that food is unreal. It was like the second time I've ever eaten it. I think it's really good. Yeah. So, how you doing with your computer stuff that you've been working on? Man, I'm gonna tell you that Whataburger. Another one that I used to really like was Checkers drive-through burger. They have the most outrageous fries you ever had in your life. We don't see too many of those places anymore. I'm not real big on to-go food. I'd rather cook, but I can't cook a lot of stuff. All I have is an office. So they let me have a microwave. They told me I could use a crock pot if I want. And I got a griddle, a really nice like pancake griddle, and my little fridge. So that helps. I don't keep a lot of food though. I kind of, when I feel like going out to get some food and stuff, I'll get it and put in there because it's kind of small. I do a gallon of milk a day, so I always have that. But usually, if I go to get a gallon of milk, I might pick up a couple items and just stick in there. But and somebody gave me a bunch of canned stuff the other day, which was really a blessing. That worked out really cool. They're like, "Here, you want this?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." So, I gave all my food away the last month in my house to my daughter because I don't like to throw anything away. I had tons of food. But Crystals has sliders like White Castle. Yeah, they're opening one of those down in Tampa area. It's supposed to be the largest one in the world. Yeah, it may be finished now, and because they had started building it last year, so it might be finished. It's supposed to be a huge complex. My friends came in from Ohio this morning. That was exciting. They're cracking. Really funny people. And they'll be here for the week, and then they'll go back. They come here for work. So, work for the military. But other than that, that's kind of about it. It's definitely not Florida beach days, that's for sure. It's been windy. Well, now it's not too windy. But it's been really, really windy lately. So that storm, I guess, is cruising through Tennessee right about now. They got like two storms coming back to back. So, that'll make it interesting. Some real nutty weather, that's for sure. Well, this is a good burger, actually. Pretty good. But they have really quality food, though. I probably should have went ahead and gone to Whataburgers. Their food is just unreal, but I mean, it's like a $10 bill. And I almost paid that for this. But I really hadn't eaten anything all day. I ate peanut butter and jelly for breakfast, if you can believe that. I didn't feel like going out. And I had it there, so I slapped it together real quick. So, well, it's like a half sandwich, half candy, with the jelly on it. And I haven't eaten anything since, and all of a sudden, and I'm cleaning up my glitter messes and my rhinestones and everything. I said, kind of hungry. And I look at the clock and I'm like, damn, like everything's going to be closed. Can't believe I'm coming out to eat this late. But sometimes I can't stand it, yeah. I'm telling you. I did those years with the ice and the snow in Memphis. Did a lot of years. I made a ton of money. But that shoveling driveways out and all that mess, God, forget it. Ugh. There was ice on my car this morning. No lie. There was ice on my car this morning on the windshield and stuff. But I mean, I've seen it colder than that here. 2 times. Really cold. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we don't like those narcissists. So, this will probably be the warmest night of the week. I keep looking at the weather report. It changes like by the hour. No lie. On Weather Channel, it's like playing the lottery. It's like, well, let's see what it'll be this hour for the whole week. We're gonna have one day it's gonna be 20s if they don't straighten it out. Boy, I'll tell you what. Oops, where'd it go? Yeah, a friend had snow. The snow was over her feet. Oh yeah. I lived in Oklahoma once. For a short time, went to military college out there, and I'm gonna tell you, I had a flaming red Camaro. And I got up one morning and walked outside and went, no. And it was nothing but moguls out there in a big complex, a nice high-dollar complex I was living in. And it was just all moguls. I went, how am I supposed to find my car? And I literally went with my gloves and would like dig a hole in a car, to see what color it was. Till I could find my car. Literally. I could not believe the snow. You couldn't see tires, you couldn't see the car, nothing, just moguls of snow covered cars. It was wild. Uh, I don't miss that weather, that's for sure. Everybody's like, oh, snow's so pretty and I like the cold. It's like, no. No, 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 no. Not for me. I used to like the heat just as hot as you could get it. And I don't like it really super hot anymore. Even if I dress for it. I always said, more heat, less clothes. But even if I dress for it, sometimes I can't stand it. But the good part is being next to the ocean. That dry heat. Like Oklahoma, Arkansas, and all that. I'm not a fan of that. It's so much nicer with the ocean breeze. So I got a friend of mine, she went and bought a brand new Mitsubishi SUV the other day. I tried to talk her into something used. But no. She went and bought a brand new one. Put a huge money down on it. Was going to trade her other car in. I said, they won't give you but about $1,500 for that car. Oh, no. I'm getting rid of it. Well, she changed her mind in very short order. She decided to keep it and give it to her kid. Yep, that was a better idea. First car, It's a good thing to kind of give them something they can just trash it right up. Because after they get over the first car, then usually by the second car they drive a little better. So that car has a lot of miles on it, so it's not a waste. It's a pretty nice car, actually. I still want to get a vet again. I don't know why. I'd like to get an 80s vet, metal body, um, or like a C6 or C8 maybe. Some used. I'd like to get one with like a bazillion miles on it. It's ready to blow up and get it dirt cheap. That's what I'd like to get. Ha. Oh, I love classic cars. And you know, they're so much easier to work on. Man, I don't carry spare tires. I carry spare tools. I absolutely love the older cars. This new computerized monster stuff, man, messy. So technical. I just should time my car, set my carburetor with a glass of water on the air cleaner. Yeah. I used to do my points on my stick shift cars with a matchbook cover. You know, I don't know the last time I saw a matchbook cover. I don't even think they do matches anymore. A matchbook cover was a perfect thickness to set your points. Yeah. $1,000 for a set of wrenches and screwdrivers for old 70s Porsche. Probably. Those cars are worth so much money. My dad had a 73 brand new Porsche 911 Targa. He just thought that was the thing. That car was such a piece of crap. I hated that car. The only one that likes that car is the driver. Whew. Yep. There was so much money today, it's beyond belief. My dad took his to Hawaii, and it killed it. It was so rusted up. He had it shipped over there, and it was so rusted up, he just cut it loose. You know, all the storms, the salt water and stuff. This guy was going to bring me some food over here. Huh! I went to the wrong person. That's funny. But, yeah, the older cars were so much easier to work on. Gosh. They didn't run as many miles, you know, like the 6-cylinder engines and stuff today. You know, when they hit about 100K, they'd jump time, but not as bad as Cadillac. I had that jump time at 60K. That pissed me off. I paid 5K for that car, man. And that double jump time. It had about 45K miles on it. I hit 60 on jump time. Made me mad as hell. Yeah, the older cars are so much better. My 77 Camaro, I put 20K in that car. My computer, I think I figured out gonna get cash, but realized I have found. I'm trying to bring the message back. Realized I have to find a box big enough to ship. Let me tell you what. I went through that the other day, And I've got this 1950s bread box canister thing. And, I put like $16 shipping on it. And I jacked the price up by 115 or something like that. Do you know? Now, California is really expensive to ship from here, but this thing, to go to California, because it's oversized, it's like 18 by 18 by 18 or something like that. And this thing is it was like 229 or something by United States Post Office. And then UPS, without pack and ship now, just me bringing the stuff. UPS was like 279, 299. And then I talked to another Etsy seller, and she goes, "Oh, we ship big mirrors, all kinds of stuff all the time." She says we use FedEx home delivery. I said, "Well, I never heard of that, but I'll check it out." So I went online and looked it up, and they wanted almost $500 to ship that thing. I was like, "Oh." So when I talked to the postmaster that day, his friend of mine, I said, "What's the deal with mailing stuff now?" I think I figured out. You can take cash, really? So big box enough ship. Yeah. And he said, "Well, anything over 13 ounces goes priority only." Which priority is like 3 times the price, man. And they only have a couple flat rate boxes, and that thing wasn't going to fit in that. So I was really bummed. I was like, no way. But the customer was really cool. As he sends me this message, he goes, 2 days after he ordered it, he goes, "Well, I was wondering what the deal is with the shipping on my item. You haven't sent me a tracking number or anything." I was like, oh my God. And the shipping time's way out on that item. It's like 3 weeks. I went looked at the item, make sure. So I responded to the gentleman. And I said, well, it doesn't ship out to like, February 4th or something like that. And I said, but I did research it a little bit today. And I'm concerned because the shipping is this of USPS and UPS and FedEx Home. And so he sends me a message back. He says, well, could you cancel the order? I was like, sure, no problem. And because you can get in trouble if you try to cancel it yourself. I've done one before. And then they could give you bad feedback too. But he was like, could you cancel it? And I said, yeah, no problem at all. So I've got to refund him. But I would have paid more than what I sold it for. So that's not going to do me any good. So it's like 110 or something plus like 16 for shipping. Oh my gosh. I used to ship so much when I had my Amazon and my eBay and all that other junk and my website and eBid. I had that too. And I ship every day, 3-4 times a day. And because I didn't like anybody to wait, I pack it up right there as soon as they order it. Boom, boom, print it out, pack it up. And just stack them up like pancakes and then say, well, I guess I'll go down and post again. Take all these down there. And, I knew all this stuff by heart. I knew all the rates. I knew what size box I could use. And I had 3 different scales that I could weigh stuff on. And, so, I was real pro on all that kind of thing. But now I'm so far from it, it's like I know nothing. I know nothing but the flat rate boxes because it's now anymore, it's how far it's going. You know, even if it's one state away or a couple states away. But when it says California, oh my gosh, it's like $1 bazillion. So you better check because I'm telling you, you're gonna hate the charges they have now. I mean, unless you can fit stuff in flat rate boxes and that. On that, oh my gosh. I mean, nightmare from hell. So I relisted that thing, but I put auto shipping on it. Yep. With a small surcharge on it because I gotta go buy a special box for it. And then I gotta go get that uh padding for it at Lowe's. So it adds to the cost, but I just put it on auto ship because it's not doing me any good setting my rates because, I mean, we're talking like $200 cheapest shipping, close to 200 to ship that thing. So I'm not going to get that mistake again. Anything that's kind of big like that, I'm going to have to start putting it on auto ship and just let it price itself. Because it's changing too much. You do know they tried to hit the president for another raise. They've done it twice in like a year or two. And they didn't want to raise them again. So I guess they just made their own raise. You know? They just decided, well, they won't give us a raise, so we'll do it ourselves. But yeah, so I don't know. It just starts to get cool. Because I've been sitting here for a while. Boy, I had to get out of those four walls for a minute. I'm just not used to small places, I guess. I guess my car is smaller, but it has windows, so it doesn't seem small, I guess. I have windows in my office a little bit, but at night I cover all that up. So people don't know I'm in there, working and stuff. I don't want to get like robbed or anything weird. So I mean, as soon as nightfall hits, I cover the windows up. But it's nice in the daytime. I mean, I got everything open in the daytime so I could see everything going on outside. But yeah, it's saying it's about 49 right now. I'm having trouble believing that. I think it's about 44. Well, I drove my car all over yesterday getting boxes late at night. I thought, well, I guess I'll go get some boxes. Because there wouldn't be people around and before all the dumpsters get dumped, so I decided I need to go do that. I got a little bit. I was getting low on shipping boxes. $48 over where you're at. Not bad. Not bad at all. I expected he'd be a lot colder where you're at. I'm surprised Roxanne didn't show up tonight. Roxanne's probably working. Roxanne works her bank, but I think Roxanne went to go work for Native Camp too. Because I kept telling him, I said, you really need to try it. You'll enjoy it. So I think they're doing both. I mean, it's such an easy job. And it's so much fun. I mean, they should probably pay more, but I mean, really, if we work at 8 hours, you make good money in 8 hours. These other jobs, they make you work 8 hours, and they check you to make sure you're still on the computer. This one, you can teach a class, take a break, teach another class, take a break. You can go down the street. You not go back to work for the rest of the day, whatever you want to do. You work 24 hours, 7 days a week, whatever you want to do. Just as long as you're there for the class, 25 minutes, do the grade card, you're finished. It's pretty sweet and simple. I've got to get some more classes in before payroll cuts off. That'll be the end of the month. I want to do that storage auction so bad, but they want $100 a unit at that one complex for deposit. And I just don't have that kind of money. Because usually I'll buy, one time about 5 units. But I just buy a bunch of stuff. Hey, Blue Jeans, what's going on? And, but, even if you buy the unit at $10 and then pay $100 on that, you got to pay $100 on every single unit. And that's just a lot of money that I don't have. I don't know. I would love to bid, because this is the best month of the year, because it's all stuff that's left over from Christmas time and stuff. This is one of the better months. Oh, it's been cold, my friend. It's been cold, Blue Jeans. It sure has. Haven't talked to you in a little while. How's your new phone doing for you? Hey, have you tried that back market thing? They've got something called back market on the internet where they sell used and reconditioned phones. And I was looking at it's back market or back web or something like that. I've looked at it twice. I looked at it again today because I need to get a new phone. Yeah, it's been wretched. I looked at Arkansas today and it was going to be like 21. And I've been there when it was 4 degrees. 4 degrees. Yeah. And now I've been in Huntsville when it was 4 degrees also. Cold here, it snowed some today. Yeah, I had ice all over my car. What was your temperature today? At least it's a clear evening. Look at people sending me messages on it auction stuff. And it says no messages after 5 p.m. And what, it's 11 o'clock at night? These suckers must be sitting at the bar drinking. Hey, I'll just send them a message. 20s. Oh. Oh. You're not in Arkansas, are you? This little kitty. Cutest little cat. Yeah, I'd left my office. I hadn't ate much today at all, and I wasn't gonna eat. And then I thought, man, I'm hungry. As soon as I stopped for a minute, I've been working since early this morning, since like 7, straight through, as usual. And I didn't even realize what time it was. It was like, almost 10 o'clock when I stopped for a minute to see the clock. And I went, ew. I didn't think it was that late. I thought it was like 7. Oh. These people, I don't know why they can't, like, you know, get their own YouTube channel and put all that trash on there by themselves. Well, got rid of that spammer. You've been to Sonic Nesting? Yeah, it's loud. They play music full blast. Yeah, like 24 hours. And the thing closes like at midnight, I think it is. Oh, yeah, I went by Taco Bell, pulled through the drive-thru, and day or night, they come up with the same thing. Did you order on the app? Nope. Oh, my system's down, so they don't want to take any orders. And it's like, and then, I went by Goofy Old McGonagall's. I was just going to get a Coke. And I thought, well, I'll get that little special they have where you get the burger, the fry, and the Coke for like $3 or some damn thing. See if they still have that. And that was a big question answer theory. There's one guy that works there is an idiot. And that's why I really stopped going to that place, because of that guy. It just saves the negativity out of my day. And so I was kind of over that because that idiot was there tonight. And it was another one of those round and round things. And so finally I said, never mind. Oh, here's my daughter's favorite car right here, this Saturn. It's a pretty thing. But, yeah, so I said, well, I don't know where else I want to go. It's so late, you know, and especially to be eating this late at night. It's just so dumb. Because I got to go to sleep for a few hours. So, yeah. But I was hard at it again today. Got a bunch done, though. Did a ton of rhinestone work on glasses and shoes, and finished out 3 pair of shoes, and did a whole bunch of rhinestone glasses today. They take so much time. They take just absolutely forever, because I want them to be perfect. But they're so much easier to do in bright sunlight than they are under light. But I had to work most of it under the light for the majority of the day. So I did a bunch of photography this morning through the afternoon, and some videos, and listed some products and modified some ads. So got a ton done, as I usually do. Tons. But nobody gonna fix it but me, that's for sure. You gotta work at it. So I'm definitely doing that 7 days a night a week. This stuff's gotta move. That's for sure. It's all money. But yeah, auctions in a few days, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. And so I don't know. So this little car, it even looks like my daughter driving it. I don't know how she'd fit in it, because she's about 500 pounds now. But she even had the cat ears on like she likes to wear. But anyway, yeah, so it's been a very long day and night. That's for sure. Undoubtedly. At least they do have really good Coke. You know, at Sonic. They really do. It's hard to get good Coke anymore. McDonald's Coke is really trashy. And the Coke, a lot of these to-go joints is really trashy. There's hardly anybody out. Not many cars around. I get luck. Oh, my signal must have. So,